I just hit level 60 on my hardcore character. I'm playing a paladin over on Bloodsail Buccaneers, and there's so many things I can do to increase my survivability as soon as I hit 60. I'm not sure what the best use of my time is. I could level up professions, a first aid, cooking. It'd be great to have a food buff, I guess. But it's kind of a big time investment. I'd like to level up my engineering and make target dummies to increase my survivability immensely. I guess I could farm gold for my epic mount to increase my farming for other consumables, whether I went Engi or alchemy. And so I'm struggling finding like the best use of my time, because there's two things that'll happen. I'm either going to die at 60 or I'm going to stop playing the game. And so I don't want to grind and spend a lot of time doing one thing as soon as I'm level 60 and I'm either dead or I quit playing. And I found out pretty quickly that you don't necessarily have to do Scolomancer Stratholme runs. You don't have to go straight into Ubers. Even though it feels like you want to jump ahead and get really good gear. In Blackrock Depths, at least in Phase 6, whenever everything's progressed, there's a lot of Phase 6 gear, Phase 4 gear that drops off some of these early bosses that is insanely good. And so I've spent a lot of my time in these 5-man Blackrock Depths runs. We did some arena runs. I like the idea of doing like 10-man LBRS, but they end up taking a little while, 25-30 minutes. It seems like you never get any loot, and even when loot does drop, you have to roll against a bunch of other people. And so I've also heard that, you know, if you're going for a server first molten core, the BRD gear is good enough. Whenever you're making the jump from questing greens to dungeon blues, Blackrock Depths is him. It is the gear. And so I want to show you guys my character. I've spent 2 days doing dungeons. Like I said, I think I did a couple LBRS, but I did a lot of BRD, and I didn't realize how good my gear was strictly from Blackrock Depths. And so I just want to show you real quick what I've picked up. I'm not playing Holy Pally like I'm supposed to. And I'm not playing Ret like I'm not supposed to. I'm playing like this mid. I guess it is Retribution. But I'm playing this 2130 spec that I found online. It seems pretty good. Divine Favor every 2 minutes. I'm basically getting a lay on hands at this level. It's insane. I'm pretty happy about these holy talents, and I don't have Repentance, but I'm still a Ret Paladin. And so I just want to show you the gear that I picked up. I've still got, you know, questing trinkets. I've got a questing ring, but in BRD we did the Princess quest, and I've started my Oni attunement. So we did the Jailer escort as well, but we saved Princess. I got a really good plus healing ring here. And then I just want to show you all the really good blues. Plus healing damage, 1% spell hit. Senior Designers Pantaloons. These are nuts for any type of healer. And it's kind of nice on my character too, right? In Hardcore, it feels bad bringing a hybrid to these dungeons. Or in regular WoW. But in Hardcore, it's nice having, you know, a couple hybrid rolls. Even though the run might take 5-10 minutes longer because we're not putting out as much DPS, the survivability is insane. So I even like pieces that just strictly have plus healing, and I play this mid support role. Varric's Leash, another really good belt. All the stats, plus 11 damage and healing, 13 damage healing. Int here, my biggest problem on Paladin is my mana pool. I still have my questing helmet. Green neck. Still garbage. Mantle of Lost Hope. This is a Phase 6 item. Extremely broken. Plus 26 damage healing. 11 int. Bigger mana pool. Got our Sprite Caster Cape, of course. Spiderfang Carapace. This is really good this is just an arena run. Lots of primary stats. Strength int. And then I did end up doing one Scholomance and one Stratholme. And I actually got my Libram in these crazy bracers and one Scholomance run, which is nuts. But I also got this Lava Stone Hammer. This is the dream weapon upgrade. I actually had Soul Thrays, and this is a minor DPS loss, but it's much slower, so my Seal Command's hitting a little bit harder. But I get plus damage, plus 20 damage healing, and another, you know, 10 strength, 12 intellect on my primary stats. But I was just looking through the gear, and I didn't realize how kitted I was just from running BRD for an entire day. This is probably 15 lockouts, and 10 of those lockouts were just like arena runs. I think I did 2 full BRD runs, and then a couple halfway runs here and there. I did my Oni attunement that is inside of Blackrock Depths, and so you can do quest runs as well. But I just wanted to show you how overpowered Blackrock Depths was for gear and getting started right away. You don't have to do Lower Blackrock Spire, Skolo, Strat. You can get some really good pieces just in the starting dungeon. I know that maybe some of the other classes and your spec, the BRD gear, you may not get as much out of it, but at least for Paladin, my time in BRD has been really well spent. And so I just wanted to highlight that today and how busted OP I thought BRD was. And I will see you guys in the next video.